Hello. It's Georgina here from Georgina Bowden Coaching. I just wanted to hop on today because I woke up this morning and felt pretty low on the motivation front. Um, I know I'm not alone in feeling low on motivation, and I just wanted to talk really about what to do if you find yourself in that state of mind because it happens to us all, right? It doesn't matter if you're running your own business or you're a stay-at-home mum or you're working in a 9 to 5. That is just life. We wake up some days and it's a crap day, basically. And we know it's going to be a crap day and we set ourselves up for the fact that it's going to be a crap day. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So what I want to say really is it's okay if you're feeling low on motivation, but don't stay there. Because you'll just waste your day away, basically. So I wanted to talk to you a bit about why I woke up feeling low on motivation today, and what I'm going to do to get out of it, and hopefully that will help you too. So first of all, I was really honest with myself about why I was feeling low on the motivation stakes. So I wrote a few things down and I'll just summarize them with you because I won't go through everything. Firstly, I'm knackered because my toddler keeps waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Secondly, she woke up full of beans this morning and I was really tired, and then she wouldn't get dressed and she was being a complete toe bag. So that really pissed me off. But she found the whole thing hilarious, but guess what? That made me even more annoyed. And then the third thing, which is the thing that I need to be really honest with myself about, and when you're looking at why you are low on motivation, you need to be really honest with yourself too. So the third thing for me, which is the most important thing really, is that this week I've been concentrating very much on the behind the scenes stuff of my business. I haven't done much, I haven't had much interaction with people. I haven't been going out to networking events and stuff like that. And honestly, I feel a bit detached from my overall goal this week, I guess. So I feel like I haven't done much to move my business forward, which doesn't sit too well with me. And I guess maybe the fact is I just haven't really got the balance right this time, this week. So here's my plans, and these are the same plans you can, here's some ideas that you can carry out too. So the first thing is make sure you've eaten enough and you've drunk enough. I'm terrible at this. I could wake up in the morning and have a cup of tea, and then I won't have another drink for the rest of the day, and then I'll have a panic pint of water before I go to bed because I know I haven't drunk enough. That's not good. And I also know that I get really low on energy when I haven't had enough to eat as well. So the first thing for me is have a drink, get some food into me. The second thing for me is to get some exercise, get out into the fresh air, move your blood around a bit. For me, getting some fresh air equals getting some fresh perspective, and that's super duper important to me because it can change my whole day. So my plan is after this, go out, take the dog for a walk, because I know that will make me feel better straight away. The third thing is, if you look at your list and there are things on there that you can't do anything about, forget them. If you can't do anything about it, it's completely out of your control, forget them. Don't sweat that stuff anymore. If there are things on that list that you can do something about, then make a plan for that. So my list is I'm tired. My plan is I'm going to go to bed earlier tonight. My second thing is my toddler's full on and is giving me the shits at the moment. She's 2.5. I can't do anything about that. If I'm less tired, I'll be able to deal with that more. I'll be able to deal with that better. So that's all good for me. The third thing is, if I've been concentrating more on the behind the scenes stuff, maybe I just need to plan out my schedule a bit better, get a bit more balance into my week. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. A couple of weeks ago, we did an exercise in my coaching group around productivity, reducing procrastination, reducing overwhelm and stuff like that. And we talked a lot about filler tasks. So filler tasks are the things that are really easy to do, like throwing out an Instagram post or something like that, that's real low energy, but makes you feel like you've got you've kind of caught up with yourself a bit, you've done something productive. Hello to those people that have just joined. We're just talking about how I'm feeling really low on motivation today and what we can do about it. So far we've talked about making sure you've got proper food and drink inside you, getting outside, getting some fresh air, getting a fresh perspective on things. We've talked about looking at your list of all the reasons why you might be feeling kind of low on energy and having low motivation, crossing off the stuff that you can't do anything about and making a plan for the stuff that you can. Then reach out to somebody else. Running your own business can be really lonely. Like, staying motivated by yourself is really hard. That's why people have coaches. That's why people have mentors. That's why people go to networking events and they're part of masterminds and they're part of collectives, because doing it all by yourself is really, really hard. You know, we're all posting great pictures of us on the beach and what have you, but that is not the whole story. There's a lot of hard work, blood, sweat and tears that goes into running your own business. And for me, I love that. I love the challenge. I love having the flexibility, but it's not always easy. And then the last thing is really that I wanted to tell you was to make sure that you stay connected to your overall goal. So my overall goal, and there's, you know, I have personal goals and I have goals for my business. So my overall goal is to have the flexibility for me and my family to be able to do what we want to do when we want to do it, to have a portable job that means we can travel between Australia and the UK, not whenever we like, but as much as we can. But my other goal is that, you know, I suffered with really low self-confidence for a really long time, and I would never have been able to do this before, do on a live video and just go and spout about what it is I'm thinking about. I don't want any of you guys to suffer with low self-confidence like I suffered with. It held me back in so many ways, socially, professionally, you name it. It stopped me from doing a whole load of stuff, and I don't want that for you. So that's my overall goal, and you know, it's a lot more complicated than that, but I don't want to go into it all here. So if you work back from your overall goal, work back. What is the first step you need to take to get yourself back working towards your goal? And so it might be, you know, you want to lose 10 pounds or something, but you haven't been to the gym this week and you know that's really bad, and that's why you're feeling low motivation. The first step for you is putting on your trainers. Once you put on your trainers, you've basically made the decision that you're going to go to the gym, and everything will be so much easier after that. So do the very, very first tiny thing that will move you one step closer to your goal. So it might be opening up a document that you've been working on, that you've been leaving. Or it might be calling the tax office and getting your tax sorted out. So I want you to ask yourself, this is the end of the live coming up. I want you to really ask yourself, this first step that you've taken, if you don't do it, what will happen? If you do it, what will happen as a result of taking that first step? I'm not going to answer the questions for you, but I'm pretty sure you already know what the answers are for yourself. So I'd love to know if you're feeling low on motivation, you've got no energy, you're feeling a bit kind of blur about the whole thing. I'd love to know in the comments, or send me a private message, what is it that you do that lifts you out of this kind of low motivation fug? Because I know I don't have all the answers. These are the things that work for me, but I hope that some of them work for you too. Okay, I am off to walk the dog and drink the rest of my cup of tea, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.